friends. Welcome to Storytime. I'm Mr. Kai. I don't know about all of you, but it has been a long, long week for Mr. Kai. And I'm feeling sleepy. So for Storytime today, I thought it would be nice to have a nice, relaxing bedtime story time. So, why don't we get started? All right, friends. Before we start our first book tonight, why don't we all take a great big deep breath in, hold it, and out. That was nice. Let's do that again. One more big breath in and out. All right. Our first book for tonight is Little Hoot by Krouse Rosenthal. Krouse Rosenthal and Corace. Once upon a branch, there was a fellow named Little Hoot. He was a happy little owl. He liked going to school. He liked playing hide and seek with his forest friends. He even liked it fine when Mama Owl said it was practice time. Time to practice your pondering, sweetie. Okay, now practice your staring. Staring right, staring left, staring right. But there was one thing Little Hoot did not like. Bedtime. Because when you're an owl, you have to stay up late, late, late. That's just the way that it is. All my other friends get to go to bed so much earlier than me. Why do I always have to stay up and play? It's not fair. Oh, so tired. If you want to grow up to be a wise owl, you must stay up late, said Papa Owl. And besides, I don't give a hoot what time your friends go to bed. In this family, we go to bed late. Rules of the roost. Stay up and play for one more hour, and then you can go to sleep, Mom Owl compromised. 1 whole hour? He boo-hooed. 1 whole hour, she cooed. So off he went. When I grow up, I'm going to let my kids go to bed as early as they want. He played swords. He played on the jungle gym. He built a fort. He jumped in the leaves. He jumped on the bed. Can I stop playing now? Said Little Hoot. 10 more minutes of playing, mister, and don't ask me again. All right, the young owl scowled. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes. 10 minutes. There, I played for 1 whole hour. Now can I go to bed? Yes, you can go to bed, but woohoo! Bedtime! And Little Hoot flew right into bed. But wait, stalled Mama Owl. Well, what about a bedtime story? And don't forget a glass of water, added Papa Owl. But it was too late. Little Hoot was already fast asleep. Snooze, snore, drool. So they tucked in his feathers, gave him a peck on the cheek, and the owl lived happily ever after. The end. Oh, poor little Hoot. He just wanted to go to bed so bad. But owls have to stay up late, late, late. All right, friends. I am starting to feel a little sleepy, but I think we have time for a couple more books. Let's see what we have next for our bedtime story time. That story about Little Hoot was so much fun. He's one of my favorite characters from one of these books. But if any of you know Mr. Kai, and if you've had any story times with Mr. Kai before, you know that I have a certain fondness for a certain cat. And for tonight, I've got a great story from Pete the Cat. It's Pete the Cat, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star by James Dean. Pete the Cat, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. When the blazing sun is gone, when he nothing shines upon, then you show your little light, twinkle, twinkle all the night. Then the traveler in the dark thanks you for your tiny spark. He could not see which way to go if you did not twinkle so. In the dark blue sky you keep, and often through my curtains peep. For you never shut your eye till the sun is in the sky. As your bright and tiny spark lights the traveler in the dark. Though I know not what you are, twinkle, twinkle, little star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. How I wonder what you are. The end. Oh, I love, love, love Pete the Cat. I even have Pete the Cat shoes. We're going to have to do a whole Pete the Cat story time sometime. But that's such a nice book. It helps me feel relaxed and ready for sleep. But you know, I've got just a little bit more energy left. I think we got enough for 2 more books. All right, so stay awake. Don't close your eyes. Don't rest your body yet. We've got 2 more books. All right, friends, are you still with me? Still awake? Good. All right. We've got 2 more books left for our story time tonight. But before we get started, Mr. Guy's feeling a little... needs to stretch a little bit, so why don't we all stretch together to get ready for bed. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to reach up really high up to the sky. As high as you can. Reach, stretch. Hold it, and relax. And one more time, reach up really high to the sky. Stretch. Oh, that feels nice. We're going to take a big, deep breath in and let it go. One more big, deep breath in and let it go. All right. Why don't we cuddle up a little bit? If we've got a stuffy or a blankie, mommy or daddy, brother or sister, anything that we like to cuddle with, let's cuddle in deep. Let's get ready. Get comfy. There we go. Get comfy for our next book. This book is about all the different ways that animals like to sleep. This book is called A Book of Sleep by Il Sung Na. A Book of Sleep. When the sky grows dark and the moon glows bright, everyone goes to sleep, except for the watchful owl. Some sleep in peace and quiet. Some make lots of noise when they sleep. Some sleep standing up. While some sleep on the move. Some sleep with one eye open. Some sleep with both eyes open. They don't even blink. Some sleep peacefully alone. While others sleep all together, huddled up close at night. But when the sky turns blue and the sun glows bright, everyone wakes up. Except the tired owl. The end. Oh, that's such a nice book. I like to read this book at bedtime because it reminds me of all the different ways that we can sleep. And it's so nice and relaxing to read. And even the owl who stays up all night gets to go to sleep too in the daytime. All right, friends. I know you're still with me. We've got one more book to read for our story time tonight. All right, let's take a deep breath. All right, we'll get ready for that now. All right, friends. I know that we're still all awake out there, so let's get ready for our last book for tonight. But before we do that, Mr. Kai could use one more big stretch. So here's what we're going to do. This time it'll be a little bit different than last time. What we're going to do is we're going to take our body and we're going to squeeze our hands and tense up as tight as we can. We're going to hold it and then we're going to let it go. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze all our muscles tight, 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 and hold it. Let go. All right. One more time. We're going to squeeze our bodies and tense our muscles up as tight as we can, and then we're going to let it go. Okay, here we go. Squeeze and tight, 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 tight. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And let it go. All right. Let's take a big deep breath in and out. All right, let's cuddle in. There we go. And we'll get ready for our last book for tonight. Have you ever wondered what happens at a construction site at the end of the day when all those big trucks and machines go to bed? Well, I have got a great book that talks about just that. This is Goodnight Construction Site by Sherry Dusky Rinker, and Tom Lichtenheld. Goodnight Construction Site. Down in the big construction site, the tough trucks work with all their might to build a building, make a road, get the job done load by load. The sun has set, the work is done. It's time for trucks to end their fun. So one by one they'll go to bed to yawn and rest their sleepy heads, then wake up for another day of rough and tough construction play. Working hard to help his team, Crane Truck raises one last beam. Reaching, stretching, lifting high, he swings the beam into the sky. He'll set it down right on its mark, then off to bed. It's getting dark. He slowly folds his boom back in, and then, with one last sleepy grin, he tucks himself in nice and tight. Then cuddles up and says goodnight. Shh. Good night, Crane Truck. Good night. Spinning, churning all day long, Cement Mixer swings his whirly song. Now, he's weary and so dizzy from all the fun that keeps him busy. With one last spin, he pours the load. He's ready now to leave the road. He takes a bath, gets shiny bright, pulls off his chute, turns off his light. He cuts his engine, slows his drum, and dreams sweet dreams of twirly fun. Shh. Good night, Cement Mixer. Good night. dump truck loves to work and haul. He carries loads both big and small. He moves the dirt from place to place, then dumps it with a happy face. One final load spills on the heap. Crunch! Now dump truck's tired and wants to sleep. He lowers his bed, locks his gate, rests his wheels. It's getting late. He dims his lights, then shuts his doors, and soon his engine slows to snores. Shh. Good night, dump truck. Good night. Pushing with his mighty blade, Bulldozer works to smooth the grade. He clears the way to level ground and fills the air with thunderous sound. Roar! No one's as tough and strong as he, but now he's sleepy as can be. He puffs some smoke out of his stack, turns off his engine, stops his track. He curls into his soft dirt bed and dreams of busy days ahead. Shh. Good night, Bulldozer. Good night. Scooping gravel, dirt, and sand, excavator shapes the land. He digs and lifts throughout the day. Urgh! But now it's time to end his play. A few more holes to dig, and soon he'll roll to bed beneath the moon. He twirls upon his bumpy track, pulls up his boom, stretches his back. He sets his scoop down on the ground and snuggles up without a sound. Shh. Good night, excavator. Good night. These big trucks, so tough and loud, they work so hard and rough and proud. Tomorrow is another day, another chance to work and play. Turn off your engines, stop your tracks, relax your wheels, your stacks and backs. No more huffing and puffing, team. It's time to rest your head and dream. Construction site, all tucked in tight. The day is done. Turn off your light. Great work today. Now, shh. Good night. The end. All right, friends. Thank you so much for joining me for story time tonight. Let's all take one more deep breath in and out. In and out. Now cuddle up close and tight. Close your eyes and rest. Good night.